If you have a bunion on one or both feet and have been struggling to free yourself from back pain, then this one's for you. But first, the disclaimer. A bunion can be a painful foot condition that's characterized by the big toe angling inward toward the little toes. At least that's how it starts. And that angle makes it very difficult, increasingly difficult, for you to extend that toe and push off of it as you would when walking with your feet pointed relatively straight ahead, normal gait. So over time, to avoid that situation, you start to turn the foot outward away from your midline and you start rolling over the inside of your foot, specifically the big toe side of the ball of your foot. And that starts to create more problems because over time, it actually progresses the bunion. It makes the bunion worse. The mechanics worsen. And as that starts to happen, you may experience pain or irritation on the inner knee, and even the muscles around that same side hip start to have a bit of an imbalance there. So you'll create a muscle imbalance around that same side hip. And probably from listening to all this, you've already drawn the conclusion that ultimately all of that altered mechanics, all those altered mechanics are going to find their way into your lower back, right? So in that sense, your bunion could actually be the reason that you have low back pain, or more accurately, the way you're walking because of the bunion is the reason for your lower back pain. Now, the other side of it is that maybe you've been working on your lower back pain in physical therapy or with a professional like me, and you've made some headway, but it seems like you take one step forward and two steps backwards. And if you've been experiencing that and you have a bunion, then in all likelihood, what you're experiencing is that every time you walk, at least a significant amount, maybe a prolonged shopping trip or you're touring a city or something, you're literally unwinding all of the good stuff that you've been putting in with your back exercises. So we need to put a stop to this, right? You're wondering, well, what do I do to get myself out of this situation? Well, first of all, if you've been working on your back, keep doing that. Don't stop doing that. And then we also have some both passive and active solutions for the bunion, and I recommend both, not just one, but both. So the passive solution, this can happen right away, is if you don't currently wear arch supports in your shoes, then go to a local running shoe store and get some flexible arch supports to help you align the foot and ankle better so that that encourages better mechanics when walking. Now, if you've already been prescribed arch supports, custom orthotics, or something like that by your doctor, then please, by all means, wear those. Just make sure you're wearing arch supports in both shoes, not just in the shoe of the foot with the bunion. Now, you can also investigate getting toe spreaders like the Correct Toes. I like the Correct Toes brand, but getting active toe spreaders, talk to your doctor about whether that's a good choice for you. And those are meant to be worn while walking around. So don't get the ones that you wear when you go to sleep. That isn't going to do anything. This is a mechanical problem, and it has to be solved by improving mechanics. So you can look into getting active toe spreaders. But finally, what you also must do while you're shoring up the foot more passively with arch supports is to start to get those toes moving better. And you can do that with your hands, kind of working on spreading your toes, but also in strengthening the muscles of the feet. Now, to help you get started with strengthening the muscles of your feet, both feet, not just the foot with a bunion on it, I've included a link in the description below this video to a video I made on some basic foot strengthening exercises. So that's going to get you started. So hopefully you found this helpful and I've put you back on track with freeing yourself of back pain. If you like this and you want more information, then click on the second link in the description below and save your seat for my next free live online workshop, and I'll look forward to seeing you there.